1. Hey, hail and well met. Welcome to the Abomination Vaults. We're on episode 26. Yes. Woo. We are closing in on the end of this season, in fact. I am going to be away starting in May in Nepal. You should go check out my what I'm talking about with exclamation point Nepal. And I think Fable is going to run a game for a session or two, depending on what the timing works out to be. And then we're going to get a new thing on the Dungeon Scrawlers. And the Abomination Vaults is going to go on a brief pause and come back later after busy season is over for some people. Okay. In the meantime, hi, I'm Eric Scott DeV. I'm running the game. I'm a little bit sick, so if I just ramble on, that's probably why. You can check out stuff about me or about the novel that I wrote about this adventure path at AV Novel right there. I do also want to let people know that I have programmed in a few perks that you can purchase with those gold lions for the players. Gabrielle always wants me to remind you about this for completely unbiased reasons, and you can find that out using AV Powers. Let me just drop that in the chat. Although, if you click on those gold lions, it'll probably just show you what your options are. Anyway, okay, take it away, Gabrielle.
Hey, I am playing the rogue. I like shiny things. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I'm Gabrielle. Hi, I'm playing Mauricio, the iconic elf rogue. Nice to be here. I am a literary agent, editor, writer type person. You can find out about more about me at my Patreon, which is at exclamation point Gabrielle. And I am addicted to Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. How's that for a segue?
For good reason, yeah.
We get pictures. Like it's not a joke.
No, really, yeah. This is a strategy game that unites iconic Dungeons and Dragons characters from novels, campaigns, and popular shows into one epic adventure, including Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels novels, your favorite heroes from Baldur's Gate 3, even the kids from the D&D cartoon. This game is available for PC and Mac on Steam, at the Epic Game Store, on Google Play, Xbox, PlayStation, iPad, iPhone, and on all Android devices, and probably your old calculator, and Magnadoodle if you still have one of those from when you were a kid. And for more information, you can check out idlechampions.com. Take it away, Kelsey.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'll be playing your iconic paladin, Sela. So I'll try to get through this dungeon together. I have slightly more than half hit points. I can do this. You can find me online at Antique Cipher on my art Instagram. I am also shilling for Phoenix Dice, which I have at the ready. I'm just not even going to trust the digital dice today. Phoenix Dice is named for the creature that rises from the ashes because they use all recycled materials for their dice. They're always designing and testing multiple types of recycled materials for your enjoyment. Raising dice from the ashes and onwards towards epic adventure. You can find their dice and accessories at phoenixdice.com. We can't guarantee they always roll crits, but they're helpful. Take it away, Fable.
Hello, my name is Fable. I'm a historian and purveyor thereof. I am a LARP director, a writer, and today I will be playing your iconic cleric Kira, who is... We're just not going to look at that spell slot. That's fine. Hey, when magic doesn't work, swords, we carry this for a reason. I write. I teach people how to write. I tell stories with others. You can find out more about that on my Patreon, where I'm doing a little bit of a serial of writing in a world that I've been stewing on for a while. And if you are a part of that Patreon, you are one of the ones that you can that give you access to the community. Be sure to check the community post so that you can join the Discord and actually talk to me, the person. But beyond that, I will pass it down to Jen.
Hello, I'm Jen. And tonight I will be playing Amiri, the Fae Barrier. But I also go by Savage Sparrow on the internet, and savagesparrow.com is my awesome nerdy website for amazing apparel and accessories, including officially licensed Pathfinder stuff. Like the source material for this here thing we are doing. But the thing I want to talk to you is adjacent to Pathfinder, because we are doing a relaunch of our Starfinder collection. Eric has the link handy and we'll post about it. I'm looking at launching on April 21st. So do please hit that notify me on launch button, so that way it'll send you an email when everything is live. For this collection, listening to the feedback from everybody, we have dropped the baseball hat and swapped it out with a button up of the same pattern. So if you were one of those people who's like, hey, I really like this pattern, but I don't wear dresses, what is there for me? Well, congratulations, friends. Now we have a gender ambiguous button up shirt.
Yes.
So
For all of your gender spectrum needs.
exactly. So you can like wear it and style it however makes you feel cool and cozy, because it's going to be super cute, have its own little pocket here, and be breathable as heck. Because I tested it by lifting a bunch of stuff up and down the stairs and seeing if I felt horrible afterwards, because I am very texture sensitive with fabrics. So yeah, definitely check that out. April 21st. Hit the notify me on launch button and make sure you get those emails. Who are we? Ben, did you go? Yeah, did it. Ha, got there.
All good. And just for that, I'm gonna actually borrow you and I'll be like, hi, I'm Ben. Like, I love the way you introduce yourself. It makes me smile every time. Hello, I am Benjamin. I am playing your iconic wizard Ezrin, who when Ezrin gets his gender spectrum button up, it's definitely gonna tie a crop top it. Yeah. Because we are not playing Ezrin straight this time. No, ma'am, we are not. And as a result, I have a question for all of you. Like, oh my god, like, you know those realms like where most warriors use like plastic light weapons? Ew. Not North Boundary. No, I love it. They specialized, metallized. Like you roll them. It feels like you're skillfully smashing the rigid armor, the monsters. Girl, North Boundary. They got other cool stuff too. They got accessories. They got stuff, and you can find their store and more about them at northboundary.com. Hurry up, because I'm buying them out. I'm buying out all the good sizes. Take it away, Eric.
Excellent. Excellent. Norse Foundry has never sounded so fabulous. Okay, so
Well, that convinced me I need more dice right now.
Yeah.
excellent.
Speaking of which, I have to grab my whip
They
again.
were also really lovely booth neighbors at PAX East.
Oh my god, the Norse Foundry people are so cool. Like, oh man, they're great. I make a pilgrimage to say hello to them every time I'm at a con with them. So, okay. Let's see. So when we left off last time, which was a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago to be precise, the last thing that had happened is that a hand had fallen on Kira's shoulder and yanked her into that room. So,
Right.
Kira, you are rudely pulled into this chamber by a thick, meaty hand and find yourself face to face with this massive husky bear of a devil. He has very, very red flesh, like the color of fresh blood, and horns, and he should be intimidating, but intimidating isn't necessarily what you would first think of when you see this guy. I put him in the Twitch stream. He's big and burly, and he looks like he is out of a 1920s noir movie, to the point where he is clutching a cigar in his mouth, and he says, "Ah,
Oh, I love him already.
adventure, is it?" He blows out this huge swath of vaguely mushroom tinged smoke in your face. Just stay a while, listen.
Kira's pupils are glowing radiant orange as she is immediately loaded a radiant explosion into the shield. You have 30 seconds to take your hands off of me, and 5 to explain yourself. Go.
Fine, fine. Can't blame a guy for wanting some company. For once, it's been a long time. Ain't nobody come through the Mephit room in quite some time.
I can blame manners for certain. And remind me, did the door slam shut behind
Oh
me?
yeah. No, you're now alone in the room with this guy.
I was about to say.
Are we
In
all
that beat, does
here?
it stay shut?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get back to the team in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna say if some strange man kidnaps our Kira and takes them like a Miri Kool-Aid Manning through that door.
Mhm.
Since when does wood stop me? And yes, I said what I said.
Okay, so let me just very briefly. The rest of the team, you just saw Kieran come like following you out of the room, and then this big red hand falls on her shoulder and yanks her back, and the door slams shut. At the same moment, okay, that's the map. All right, ghouls start appearing, and they come just like rushing down the hallway. Like they appear at the edge of the hallway. And they're wearing these like tattered blue robes, and they have would look like chunks of flesh hanging from these leather thongs around their necks. Let me see. I think I have art of one of these jerks here.
Do we
Yeah.
have to look?
You don't have to look, but it's there if you want to see. And they go, ha, ha, and they start heading toward you.
Sela steps forward to make sure she is fully, like, got the shield up, blocking the entrance, yells back to the others, "Get Kira!"
Okay. So, I want to make another thing obvious, which you will see on the map in a second. So, oh, buddy, you're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to. Okay. That is a whole bunch more ghouls all start appearing.
That's a lot of
Like,
ghouls.
just a pile of ghouls down at the end of the hallway. Okay.
I will cast a spell when you let me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
I had a feeling that was coming.
I had hoped that was coming.
Woo! I roll good.
Ooh, 8.
I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Amiri's just like, my moral compass is in danger.
Merciel's like, are we doing the lockpicks or the barbarian lockpicks? Because it's going to be one of them.
I got a 12. It's the last time I'm using the digital dice. I'm like, oh, I'll use that to make it easier to enter into initiative order.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Not gonna waste the one F-bomb on that, but I was thinking of...
nah, that would have been a waste. Okay. So, yeah, a couple of these ghouls just start coming down the hallway toward you. Ah.
Whoa, they're fast.
Ah. Oh yeah.
I just
These
watched
ghouls
28
do
years later
cardio.
Bone Temple.
Oh
Fast
geez.
zombies.
Oh, where's the fireball when you need one?
One level away.
Okay.
I
So
know.
it's actually Carman who gets to go, and he comes down and looks down the hallway, and he's like, "Ha! What?" He's gonna chuck one of his hammers. Let's see.
Good to know he's not running in a time of crisis.
If well, let's reserve judgment here.
Good question mark. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he does hit one of the. Oh, I rolled that on a Miri sheet, so it looks like a Miri rolled it, but he does hit one of the ghouls, which just keeps coming. So. Then he goes, what? What? Retreat? What? Maurizio, your turn.
Wow. I'm surprised an 8 did me so well.
It calculated a 13 for you, so...
Oh, I'll take it.
I'm sorry, the system sometimes just does its own initiative order, regardless of what you roll. So, if you prefer, we can give you the 8.
No, I'm happy to go sooner.
'Kay.
Man, I am torn between picking this lock and killing some ghouls. But I feel like... What would Kira want? Of course, the first thing Mauricio thinks in any situation is, what would Kira want? Aw. Kira would want me to kill these ghouls so that she doesn't have to, is what Kira would want. Because my spidey sense tells me that Kira's low on spell slots.
This is one of
So
those situations where the DM is like, how could I make it more clear that they're supposed to run rather than fight? No,
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
was
It's
like,
fine.
this is clearly
It's fine.
supposed
You
to
go
be a
ahead.
running situation.
Do your
like,
thing. Do your thing.
What? Why do you think I was trying to block the way so everyone else could get out?
But we can't go without... You know what? I'm gonna pick this lock.
Okay.
It's locked.
It's not locked.
It's
just
not locked.
closed.
Well, then I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
The easiest
Awesome.
lockpick ever. I'm gonna pretend that I picked the lock very skillfully, even though the door was not locked. Just to be
Realize it's
impressive.
unlocked, wiggle the lockpicks nearby it.
Hey, performance check. Yeah. No.
Okay.
It's fine.
Amiri.
Oh, okay. Alright, so, door is being handled. So do you guys want me, to help defend, or are we going, away, or what are we looking to do here, friends? What is the vibe check of everybody?
I mean, we the players know that Kira is just fine. And that
Yes.
the person who dragged her in was to talk to her, but all we saw was Kira get dragged into a room and the door
Yeah.
closed behind her. So, for all
Good
we know,
point.
she could be in danger.
Alright, good point, good point. So in that case, what I imagine happens is Mercial opens the door and Amiri goes, "Ah!"
Okay.
ready to
Like,
cut a little
jumping-
freak in half.
Jumping right over my head. Like
Yeah.
like cinematically.
Make an athletics check, please, Amiri.
Absolutely. I have advantage on this too.
Yep.
Alright, that is that. 15.
Okay, not only do you leap over Maurizio, you also leap
Mhm.
over Kira, and you slam like head first into the devil's head, and your skull's just.
Am I still standing and he fell down? Please
Well,
let
there's like
me
this.
have
There's
that.
like this anime shockwave,
Okay.
and
Wah,
and
wah,
you're
wah,
both
wah.
kind of like, but he doesn't fall down.
Rude.
Okay. Ezrin, what was that spell you were promising, buddy?
Well, I think here's how it went down. I saw them running and I was like, basically had analysis paralysis about what to cast, which is why Sela was able to get in front of me, which then causes me to just sort of like look at her and be like, round two, like we did with the wolves, and you see me sort of like with the like webby spell in my hand, and I'm just looking at you for signal.
Yeah, sure.
Love it.
Worth a shot, right?
Yes, then I will cast web in the hallway, and I will do it so that it catches the ghoul immediately in front of her, and then for like the 4 spaces back.
Okay. So let's see. What is the burst radius of the web? The size of the?
It's a 20-foot cube, but because it's this hallway, it basically means it'll be 4 contiguous squares.
Okay, cool. Now, for those of you who have watched the stream for a while, you probably know that Aaron would have opinions about how spells would function in a small enclosed space. And we are going to just kind of wing it and say your web just bursts through the hallway and up some of the stairs.
Yeah, that seems to track, because I would you have to sort of aim it to the middle, and then it would like emanate out from the middle, so that would track.
So what kind of save do those ghouls have to make?
It is a dexterity 13 saving throw. The first time a creature enters the web on a turn or starts its turn there, it must succeed on the dexterity saving throw or be restrained.
Okay, so it's not immediate. It's when it starts or enters. Okay.
Correct.
Great.
And then I will pull back so that I can see the hallway and be prepared to lob damaging spells should that be useful.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No,
Yes.
where I was just fine. I can peer around the corner and do that, and I'm not within line of sight of the cultists, I feel like.
Okay, let me ask this question. Sela,
Yeah.
are you going to use this opportunity to retreat from the ghouls, or are you going to stay there and fight? Because it's your turn next.
Let's see. Are all the ghouls in front currently
They haven't
You
made
won't
any
know.
saves yet because they haven't started their turns in the web.
Yeah, we
But
don't
they
know
are
when
in the
their
web.
turn starts.
Okay. Actually, she's gonna yell back, "What's the situation?"
And Ezra's like, I think you're looking at it.
She's gonna stay where she is.
Okay.
Because at this point, like, Ezrin was already looking down the hallway, like, because of the ghoul that ran away, and I imagine is completely oblivious to what's going on with Kira.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these ghouls... Oh, actually... Some of these ghouls are kind of hesitating to just run into the webs. So, let's go to Kira. Okay, so the devil has pulled you in, and there's this sounds of battle going on outside. And he smokes his cigar. Oh, don't worry about that. Ghouls just get a little ornery sometimes. And then the door opens, and then Amiri comes flying through. just like pole vaulting with her massive sword, and she just slams like skull to skull football tackle against the devil, and he just and usually when Amiri slams into something, she knocks it down or it dies, right? But in this case, he just kind of like staggers back just a little bit, like that was pretty good. And then she, falls down to the ground, lands on her feet a little shakily. Okay, so this guy, he does have a massive polearm. It's just kind of leaning against the corner of the room. He hasn't even picked it up. And he says, that was a pretty good hit. You left your feet, though.
Please don't make us fight this guy. I already like it too much.
You see, you're strong, but you don't got a lot of mass. You need leverage.
Amiri's just like, I can show you some leverage as she like grips her sword.
Yeah, that's right. When you're on your feet, that's where the strength comes from, your legs.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this man.
That's the spirit.
There's a beat.
Okay, Bearded Devil has entered the initiative.
Yeah. There's a beat where Kira's like,
Oh yeah, Kira,
Looking
it
at
is your
him.
turn. You can definitely do something here.
God, I hope so. There's a beat where she's like trying to catch what's going on. The sounds of fighting are behind. This guy is right here, so that has changed her math a little bit. And she'll sort of turn back towards Mauricio. What's going on? What's going on that side?
Ghouls. Lots of ghouls.
You can
Ezra-
take shelter in here. I won't bite.
Not gonna comment.
Actually, it's tusks, so I guess he would go like a underbite, right?
I mean, is this just Hellboy?
Kind of.
I think
You
the
see
first
the
thing-
art, don't you? All right.
I think the
What
first
a
thing that I'm gonna do.
misogynist.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try and like insight this guy because
Sure.
he's given me like 4 different signals at the moment of like physically abducting, blowing smoke in face. I just wanted to have a conversation, and then
The weird, I've been around, I've been lonely for a long time and all I want is, like,
yeah,
alright!
conquest at me.
Alexa, cue Tom Cardy's mixed messages.
So I think we're gonna like, what is this guy's deal?
Okay. Make an initiative check or an insight check.
18.
18. Honestly, he seems on the level. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, you don't know a lot of devils personally, but like this guy,
I'm a cleric. I try not to.
yeah, no, he seems like he's not trying to deceive you or anything.
Yeah. So
You do
I guess my
notice
question-
that he did not leave the room.
Yeah.
Like he reached out and he grabbed you and pulled you back in.
Check for magic circles.
Yeah, I think there's a beat where like Kier sees this sort of going down, sees Amiri ready to fight a devil. Here's a lot of ghouls behind, and when she clocks that it didn't leave, I think the first thing that she realizes that she doesn't want to be sandwiched here. This is a bad spot to get stuck. For my own remembrance, we're in here, and then the other door at the side of this room is like the iron bars, like it's to a
Correct. It's like a cell
yeah.
full of mushrooms. There are just a bunch of mushrooms growing in there. You don't see any people in there.
Or any other ways out?
No,
Yeah.
just those 2 doors.
And the staircase right behind Mauricio, did that go up?
Let me just double check, but yes, I believe that goes up. Yes. Upward. So you could flee back to the previous floor.
Yeah, I think that there's a beat where she does some quick calculus, and do I see any sort of, I don't remember if it was before, do I see any runes on the walls or floor?
You did not notice any, no.
Okay. I think she looks conflicted and has certainly drawn her sword, but after a quick sort of glancing over her shoulder, Amiri, the fight is not worth being stuck in here. And she's going to try and back out of the room.
Okay.
If the spot, like this is a solid room. There's a bunch of zombies on one side. The first place you want to make is a place to be able to flee to. And she doesn't have that right now.
Okay. The devil does not try to stop you in any way.
Okay.
He seems to be preoccupied with Amiri now. Well, Amiri is going to swing a sword at him in a second.
So
Like you do.
Like
Be
you do.
fair.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I think let me see. Let's do a little bit of math. She's then yeah, she's going to move back up and I think she needs eyes on the situation. So why is it? Oh, because this is a different system. So that's scooching sort of like alongside Mauricio, and now with like the smell of cigar like hanging off of her, like scooches back and passes 5, 10, 15, 20, and will poke her head to try and get a gauge on, can she see like how many ghouls are trying to move forward?
At least 10. Well, once you leave the room, the devil says, "Ah." Like he's unhappy that you left. But, like, it happens.
There's a bright moment where like she stops.
Yeah, the hallway's a festering morass of ghouls trying to get through the webs. You're not sure how long that will hold.
Yeah, I think that she runs through the math in her brain of, if these were all a little bit closer, she would just raise the sun in this room. But things are a little bit too spread out, and that's a little bit too dangerous, and she's not 100% sure. And I think she thinks about all the stories that she's heard of the Rose Guard so far, about how they pushed in and fought, and Batari died and they failed. Like, they managed to bind her, beat her for a time, but didn't dispel Belcora. And her advice to Ezrin before rings back in her own head. And she'll whip it around to where she can see, to where she's in, since she's in center. We cannot get stuck here. We need to move up.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I mean,
Go. I'll be behind you.
I think the web will hold them for a minute. We're going?
At least if we move up, the only way they can get us is a single staircase. Right now they're on both sides.
But both sides. They're where?
Devil this way.
Oh, yeah,
There's
no,
a devil?
Yeah, no. That's a no for me.
And then she will 5, 10, and begin. That's all of her movement. Actually,
Speaking of free action, you could dash.
yes, I was going to say, I can dash. I think she's going to trust Sela. There's a moment where she's being ready to be the second bulwark to push all of these things away. She has something that can hit that can hit both the devil and anything that makes it past the webs. but Sela's there and she doesn't want to be more of a problem. So instead, she's going to spend an action to dash, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and starts moving up the staircase.
Okay.
If she can mount an offensive at the top of the stairs in case they follow, then that's also keeping safe. But she has to trust the competence of her friends.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, you hear instructions from behind the mass of ghouls, and it's
Like Sela and I
like
are
I
hearing
said,
something.
like Ben pointed out, the web kind of lightly obscures, so it's very difficult to see through the tunnel. But the ghouls on the other side that are not stuck, kind of scamper off somewhere. You're not really sure exactly where they went.
That. I don't like that.
Okay. One of the cultists pulls himself free, heads back into that other chamber. Okay. Now we're going to figure out if the ghouls actually did get stuck.
Dexterity 13.
Alright, so that first one definitely got stuck.
Yay!
Second one also stuck. Third one manages to get free, but he can't get to you because the other ghouls are in the way.
Yeah.
Exactly why I did my stand where I did.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. And... okay, that's it. That's it for the ghouls that are in the web. They're just 3 of them and then one of the cultists. Okay. Carman is standing behind Sela. He pulls out another hammer, and he is going to chuck that hammer at the freed ghoul. And he goes, "Don't worry, I got this. As long as I don't run out of hammers." Ha ha ha! Oh,
That
Follow
was an intro
Kira.
web.
that was 2 out of 4.
Yeah, Sela yells at him, "Follow Kira now!"
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Carmen
Oof,
just
oof,
like,
oof, oof.
it's hammer
What the
time.
hell's is that? Okay, he just heads up the stairs. And he has cunning action, so he actually dashes up the stairs. And, well, he bumps into Kira. He doesn't, like, go past Kira. He's like, "Whoa, hey, Sela sent me. I guess this is a tactical retreat, right?"
Discretion is the better part of valor.
There's like, she like looks past it. You are quick for a tall man. Yes.
I've heard that. Sometimes phrased in a way that sounds like a complaint. Anyway. Mauriziel, your turn.
Oh my.
Damned with faint praise.
Something.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm concerned about Amiri and this devil. And also I kind of want to make sure that everyone else evacuates. And so I'm gonna go up here and chuck a dagger at the freed ghoul.
Okay.
Ghoul C. And I have so many daggers. I wish you could see my character sheet because it's just dagger, dagger, dagger,
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Badger, badger, badger. Yeah.
Thank you. I was thinking
Totally.
it.
Hey, we got the mushrooms in the room with the bearded devil, too.
That's a 19 to hit
Okay.
and a total of 12 damage. But that's including sneak attack, so without
Yeah.
that it's 4 damage.
Right. Okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to interpret the digital dice.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, cool. All right. So the big husky bearded devil looks at Amiri, and he says, "Oh, your friends all gonna run away? I was offering you shelter. Sorry, I'm not good at this."
Miri just kind of like sees the blank spot where Kira was, and it looks at the devil and just says, "Obviously," and then she books it.
Oh. Okay. Are you gonna head for the stairs, Amiri, or are you heading back to the battle?
I figure I'm gonna help Sela cover the others, cause the fact that us being down hit points is still more than our squishy friends.
Are you gonna take another dive? Vault Sela.
No, not into the web.
Okay.
No.
Not this time.
As you are fleeing, the devil,
Thank you.
the devil, he removes his mushroom cigar and he goes, "So alone." And then the door kind of
Clearly, he
swings
grabbed
shut.
the wrong party member.
Anyway,
We're just like, there's a reason for that.
What do you mean by that, Kelsey?
okay.
Was there a right party member?
Oh, there are probably several right party members. Okay, Ezrin, it is your turn, buddy.
So Ezra seeing both Mauricio and Amiri appear is just like, are we leaving? I was told leaving. Is the devil in the way? What are you doing?
Leaving.
Leaving!
It
Leaving.
doesn't
Yeah.
look like it.
We're covering you.
I'm covering you! Go!
I'm covering you. Go.
Oh my god.
We're all
we
covering
can all
each
circle
other.
jerk each other later. Let's get out of here. And I will turn the corner and I assume see the devil down the hallway, the open door.
Thank you, Ezra.
He's just leaning against the wall, smoking.
Looking
Hey.
Yeah, it's a nope for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
5, 10,
Esther's like, you gotta be kidding.
25, 30, and then I will dash 5, 10, and if they will let me, I will move through their space.
Whoa,
Right.
hey.
Up the stairs.
Yep.
Ezra, while not as nimble as Mauricio, is also not very large, and so he's
He can scurry. We know.
Yeah.
he can
That's a scrambly man.
A reedy fellow.
A
a
reedy fellow.
respectful sucking in and shimmying by in the stacks is totally appropriate, and he knows what he's doing. Yeah, Ezra's getting the hell out of there.
Thank you, Ezra.
Okay, Sela.
I guess Sila's gonna attack the ghoul in front of her because the party is not gone yet. So
You can just walk away. They're
No,
in the
I
web.
They're
can't.
trapped.
They're in
trapped.
the web.
Go.
They're trapped until they make a strength saving throw. Just leave.
and they might do that next round, and then no one will be blocking this hallway
Ah, for God's sakes.
because some people didn't evacuate the room.
Yeah, except
What are you trying to
there
say?
are more tanks here.
I
Okay,
want to take this opportunity to remind people that you can assist the players with golden lions. So just, keep that in mind.
What is?
Yeah, give Ezra another second level spell slot since apparently it's going to be wasted again on trying to
22.
help my friends.
22 for an
hit
attack
the
roll.
one
That
in
is
front.
going to hit,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. 1d8. So I got an 8 for damage.
Oof. Okay.
And
That ghoul is still up, but looks pretty hurt.
I was gonna say, I think I might toss one of my divine smites on top of that,
Okay.
just because hopefully we're leaving.
Oh, this is going to squish this ghoul real good.
Makes one
Quick
fewer
point of
ghoul for
order.
later.
Did you roll with advantage because it's restrained to see if you crit?
No,
Because it's restrained in the web.
I didn't crit, but thank you for the reminder.
Okay.
And that's an extra 10 divine smite damage.
Oh, yeah.
Hot.
It is definitely smote. That ghoul explodes in gory bits and is dead. Okay. Some pieces are still stuck in the web, but it's very, very dead. Okay, Kira. Carman's like, so, we just wait here?
Kira
This is my first
is-
tactical retreat.
Is that how I
boy.
doubt that?
Author's note. As annoying as Carman is, the real life Carman is way worse. Okay.
Truth.
So, quick above table question. Remind me, Sela, do you have weapon mastery?
Where would that be on my character sheet?
Under features. And it
Yeah.
would also show up on the weapon that you have equipped that has weapon mastery. So
I do have weapon mastery for several things.
Yeah, so you get to choose what it is at the beginning of every day, I think.
It's
and
every rest. So like you can
Every
even
rest.
change a weapon mastery during a short rest. It just represents that you've drilled with the weapon a little bit, so you got extra familiar with it.
Okay.
something I just want to share with you is that your Morningstar has the sap ability. So when you hit a creature with the weapon, it has a disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So when you hit things, they're worse at fighting.
Good to know.
Just for the future.
If you want to reassign one of your weapon mastery slots to your Morningstar next time you take a
Yeah.
rest. Or now,
Absolutely.
because we can just retcon it. It's fine. You've been using that Morningstar for a while. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, the
it's
fact
been
that
my
in pieces, yeah.
my go-to
Yeah.
jam for a
Yeah.
bit. So yeah, that's,
Since like
I would like
level
to do that.
1. Okay.
So, Kira is going to gives a little bit of a breath of like relief at seeing Ezrin like moving up and past and like is sort of scrabbling up the stairs with them. She's going to take the rest of her immediate movement to get to the top of the staircase. And once she gets to the top, she's going to when she gets to the top, she's going to turn, like put her back on the corner, and as Carmen's talking, I think she just kind of starts not quite rambling, but the difference between the tactical retreat and running away is that it's meant to reposition. You want to be in a different place where the people attacking you are now having a worse time than they were before.
Got it.
Before we had enemies on both sides. Now we want to have them to where the only place they can get us is up this staircase. They have
Clever.
to climb up and at us. And
Yeah.
and she taps her shield and the rune starts glowing, can push those motherfuckers away.
Ha ha ha, yeah, baby.
And
Nice.
she'll sit at the top of the stairs, and I'm going to ready an action to turn undead if any of the ghouls start to make it up the stairs.
Okay. Fair.
Nice.
Fair. Yep.
Heck yeah. Love
That
that.
doesn't burn your divinity, does it?
I have multiple uses of channel divinity. That will use one of them.
To ready it, it uses it.
No, yeah. So when I use it, then it will activate it, but it doesn't actually burn it until the skill is used.
Cool. I always forget that part in 5e.
Mhm.
So, and I just again, what above the table? So, Kelsey, you intended to stay even after killing the ghoul? You didn't intend to like smash and leave?
I am holding the line until the room is empty of party members.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so that cultist in the back, he managed to pull himself free of the webs, but he doesn't flee. Instead, he turns and points at Sela.
Wait, that cultist made a strength save against the webs?
Yes,
Wow.
it took a couple rounds, but yes. And then it's a ghoul. You know, ghouls aren't necessarily weaklings. His strength is 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, points at Sela, sends this ray of kind of like gray light at her. And Sela, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. I don't know why I keep putting these back in the bag. Because the bag's pretty.
You're like, I won't need him again. Oh, wait, I needed him again.
I'm actively playing. Huh, weird. Okay, so that is... You said Constitution? That's a
Constitution
16.
save. Okay. So that's a successful save. Its energy strikes you and starts to sap away at your strength, but you fight it off. You are still going to have disadvantage on your next attack roll, but you did manage to resist the ray. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Ghoul B.
Restrained.
Yeah, let's see if he had... It's a strength to pull free? Is that what it is?
Yes, correct. It is a strength check against my spell DC, so it's another.
Okay, yeah. So he's still restrained. He's not. He is not broken free. He's gonna try. That was my roll for him breaking free on the previous round. He's gonna try it again, but that's gonna be the end of his turn.
And Ghoul C, because it's starting its turn in the webs, even though it was not previously restrained, has to save again to see if it's restrained.
Okay, this ghoul does break free. And skitters up the stairs here, out of the web. This one starts in the web.
Dex 13.
Okay. That one was getting out of the way so that this other one could pounce on Sela, and then it braces to pounce, but it leaned back into webbing, and now it's stuck.
We're just gonna yakety sax this, I guess.
You know, maybe it's because that one that tore free of the webs drifted out, and then they kind of like snapped back in and caught this other ghoul. This has been a very effective web spell. Good job, Ezrin.
Yeah.
All right. Carman's like, I don't see him yet. Should I go and see?
No.
Okay.
We're clearing out. If you go back around, then... If you go back, then we're not actually leaving.
Okay, he
It's
pulls
just
out
a
one
back
hammer.
and forth of everyone spinning.
And he
If
pulls
you
out
want to
his other
wait-
hammer. Should I stand behind you?
You might
Right now,
want to
or
be
can
on-
I wait till? Do I have to wait till my turn? Since I'm there,
No, you can participate in the conversation.
because I would be like, Kira. Point of order. The ghouls stopped trying to come through the hallway, and kind of went away in a way that concerned me.
There are multiple ways back up. They're probably trying to find different ways away, which means you, pointing at Carmen, should focus on... Are there other doors in the room that we currently are in?
Let's see. Let me just do some brief checking as to where exactly those stairs go. All right. I should have
more
made
than
this
we
clear
have done.
before, but, you know, sick. Blah. So, let's see. These stairs ascend to area B. Oh!
Well, you-
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh,
I don't
no,
like this.
Yeah, no, that's never a good time.
Okay, so,
He's smiling way too much.
yeah,
You love us, Eric.
probably way too much. Okay.
I want to stress too that Kira does glance back at the party and say, "You're leaving Kira undefended."
Oh.
I'm not leaving you with your
Ouch.
suicidal death wish.
Okay. Does this area look familiar to you, Kira?
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the place with the altar and
Mm-hmm.
the bad thing on the ceiling.
Oh yes. And you
so-
you think to yourself, we killed that, right? It's
Yeah.
dead, right? It's not coming back. It didn't regenerate or anything. You're looking at the door. And you're like,
So, with that knowledge, what she's going to do for this is, having moved up, if we haven't actually moved into the space, she'll peek into the door and kind of do a little bit of a perception and see if
Yeah.
she can see anything in there.
All right, make a check.
Da, da. Yeah, we definitely killed that thing. That's 7.
Oh, yeah, it's just there's a huge spatter of like necrotic blood all over the place. And you don't see any like living creatures or undead creatures for that matter.
Okay, then yeah, that continue. Then that doesn't change her beat of having gone into the other side of the door, and is prepping and waiting for folks to move up and past her,
Okay, great.
because she will have been over here posted up. But with Carmen's question, she will point at the door across the room and say, "You should go to that one, just in case anything comes up behind us."
Oh, good idea. How come it smells like pickles? Okay, so back on the library floor. We are to Mauriziel's turn.
Mauricio is going to GTFO.
Thank you, Maurizio.
You're not going to throw a psychic dagger at that restrained ghoul?
No,
Okay.
because then I would throw 2 daggers and then I wouldn't leave, and you know how this goes.
It's real if you give a mouse a cookie situation.
Yeah. If you give a rogue a dagger, they're just going to want to throw more daggers. And Fable's reminder about weapon mastery reminded me that I could have thrown 2 daggers last turn. And so now I'm all obsessed with throwing multiple daggers, and it's better just to leave, because the sooner I leave, the sooner Sela leaves.
Okay.
But what I'm
you.
hearing is that
Yes.
rogues get stuck in a dagger throwing dopamine loop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
As you come by, the devil is leaning against the doorway like this.
Hmm.
Hey.
My God.
Shooting a shot every single time. I love it.
I will point at him as I pass and say, "You are not my type," and keep moving.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Poor guy. Not.
Amiri, your turn. Oh, the bearded devil got to go, but he's not leaving that room, so.
Amiri.
How's
Well-
it going with the ghouls, little girl? That is the word, right? Little girl?
Amiri looks at Sela and says, "My loyalty and friendship to you means I am staying here instead of continuing that fight. So I will leave. When you leave, we go together. Do you understand?" And I'm holding my action until Sela's turn.
Yeah, you have an action first, so I literally can't go before you. So
Is
I'm
this
holding
like
my
a s-
action?
It's just like a strange mortal mating ritual. The devil
No.
calls down the hallway.
Somebody shut that guy up.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm holding my action to until after Sela's turn, because basically
Okay.
she wants to leave with her.
Sela, are you gonna leave?
as long as Amiri is going, Sela will go
Yeah.
with her. But yeah, no, if she's not going until this room is freaking empty. Go.
You know, there is a solution.
Hmm.
As strong
she
as
fine?
Amiri is, she very small. You can just pick her up and just walk out of there.
I
I
mean,
feel like-
that is how people lose hands.
I feel like
Yeah,
either of them could pick the other one up. to
She
be
is a
honest.
bit spiky, it's true.
But
Uh,
like with a ready to action, it kind of insinuates like a point of contact of like with every step they're
Yeah.
going together.
yeah.
So
All right.
Fine then.
So together, you make your way toward the stairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to know what the ghoul is thinking about all this.
The ghoul is like, "Oh, I must escape. They're gonna kill me." Wait, where are they going? As you approach
Okay.
the stairs, you see the devil hanging out. And he's like, "Oh, there's another one. Hey.
Is that the
Not worth it.
I'm a devil. My name's Corlock, actually.
Hi, Corlock?
Hey.
Your name is shut your stupid fuck face.
Yeah.
But yeah, once we're past the door to, because it looks like there's the door out of that main room into that little hallway. Please don't seal it. Is slamming that door shut, looking if there's any way to lock it. I'm
Come
guessing
back
there's
if you
not,
want to
but-
smoke some mushrooms or find out information. I don't care. Closes the door again.
Okay. Bye. He did not. Okay. But yeah, going with Amiri up the steps and the party. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are now all upstairs. Let me just put your minis there.
Here we are.
You reassemble in the necromantic torture room.
I would say that if Ezra had his turn, he would have been continuing to book it for the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what we were told to do, and Ezra loves to be told what to do.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Okay. Anyway, you're now all up there.
Okay, fine.
Carmen's like, did we do it?
Not yet. We haven't left.
The
We're going,
strategic
right?
retreat. We're still doing it? Okay. Let's
we-
go, Graybeard. I'll protect you.
Those ghouls moved way too intentionally. I am not okay with it.
Yeah. Up and out.
Don't be scared. You're heroes. You'll be fine, Carmen says.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
We're alive because we know when to do this.
Once
Mhm.
when Sela and Amiri go past, I think you can kind of clock that Kira was counting people.
Mhm.
And once they move up, she's like, were you being followed?
I don't think so. The last ghoul that was in the hallway was trapped in the web. One of them went, I think that stairway led down. Also, the what did he say his name was? Karlak?
Corlock.
Doesn't matter.
Karlak.
Corlock.
Karlak would never.
Jerkface. His name was Jerkface.
Corlock also said he had information and stayed in that room. I don't know. Was that the devil?
I propose we call him Stinky Man.
Stinky is good. We like Stinky. Stinky
Mhm.
works.
I think he's found. He was probably one of Belcora's pet projects. I would like to. You make. Ezra made a good point. If they are going up, there were several ways to get to that layer, and we're not necessarily at the way, so they could come up around us. Like she kind of stops and is like trying to picture the dungeon in her head. The middle way went up both ways. The library went one. We came up this side, which means, and this was here, which means further that way was the room with the pickle goblin, and there's another staircase. And we'll sort of point towards the place where Ezrin and Carmen have headed. There should be a staircase up there to the right. Should take us one spot up. Will be a little bit. It'll be a little bit easier to defend ourselves.
Carmen comes back from where he just hustled out all the way out. And then he comes back down. He's like, oh, I just making sure you're still here. Are we...
Yeah. Just figuring out the path.
Yes, one spot up. I don't want to jump right back into another trap.
Hey, there's another staircase over here, like behind this secret door, and I can hear the ghouls down there.
Yes, which is why we're going up this way.
Going up the spiral staircase back another level up. Yep. Okay.
Going all the way up to the surface.
It's the fact that she was that level of sassy sarcastic in that accent that made that for me.
Yes.
And yes, Kira will ensure that everyone's following. So, important query. Does as we are leaving, are Sela and Amiri still like trying to hold up the rear and waiting for everybody to leave before they move? Now, even if there aren't immediate threats.
I will defer to Sela and Amiri.
God, I hope so.
I just imagine that, like, no, I'm in the rear. No, I'm in the rear. Like,
I
okay,
mean-
we'll both be rears.
I was gonna say Amiri isn't unless it seems like Sela is like purposely putting herself in a situation to like, you know, have a heroic self-sacrifice.
She's covering the back of the group, but she is very much keeping with you all to, again, gotta make sure everyone's getting out of here safely.
Yeah, in which case Amiri doesn't mind taking point as the other beefcake.
Okay,
so
so
we have a lady beef sandwich that we're in.
how was that? Carman asks. Like, as a first adventure.
We'll give you notes after the threat is over.
Threat's still going. Okay.
The once they're up in this room, it's like, all right, destroyed library. We're in the other study. Okay, we're in the other study.
Yes.
There wasn't anything else here. Okay, we should be good. There was no other way up.
No, there are other other ways up in the main building. Do we think we're good, or are we like back to town?
And if they're in the main building, that's enough space. We can decide if we want to go all the way back to town here in a moment, but we can take a moment to stop running and regroup now.
And Ezrin would turn to Amiri and Seal and be like, strong people, those bookshelves look heavy. Should we put it in front of this door?
Sela already like reaching for one of the bookshelves.
No.
Okay.
Will it probably stop a really determined ghoul from breaking through? Maybe not, but we'll hear it first.
Oh yeah, no, it'll definitely be loud enough for you to tell.
Yep, there's enough debris in that room. I figure we can find heavy things to put in front of the door.
All right.
And
So,
Ezrin,
Like
because he's
Carman.
Ezrin.
Oh.
Yes, never mind. Good.
He can help lift. Pivot!
You'll note that when I said, hey, strong people, I looked at not him.
Aw.
Aw.
what? I'm strong.
What?
What? Okay. So
Right.
you move the bookshelf in front of the door. The door is now blocked off.
Rest.
You know, Carman says, I think he pulls out a python. I think these would be really good for that if those doors weren't so rotted. But on the lower levels, the doors didn't seem as rotted. Okay, I'm going to hang on to these. Puts it back.
Good thinking.
Right.
Like,
You can
think
basically
you-
see the gears turning in his head.
I think you see Kira like almost passively dismiss what he said, then like kind of blink and back up of like, oh, that was clever, and that's a good idea. We are going to need to be able to help control their movements. When we are down here, enemies abound.
Chip off
Knowing
the old
what-
shield, huh? Yeah, that's me. Son of
Don't
heroes.
push it. Yes. Don't push it. The
Push
Uh,
what, the bookshelf?
heroes are not born, they are made. It is a choice through actions. Do not assume bloodline creates proclivity.
Like in a forge.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
The
Very good metaphor.
Cool.
Carmen, as much as I'm interested in your like philosophical discussion, I feel like our lives are in danger. So I would like to know, what are we doing right now? Are we resting? Are we leaving? What are we
Uh,
doing?
I think at the
Carmen
moment we
immediately
should-
turns to Kira. What are we doing?
At the moment, I believe we need to take a bit of a rest and figure out what the next steps are.
Got it.
How
Ezra
is
immediately digs into his spellbook so that he can start recovering spell slots.
everyone doing? Physically, how much do you think you can keep going on? And I need you genuinely to be honest with me.
I'm gonna be fine, other than just being very angry at that devil.
He called her little girl.
Oh, that'd do it.
Yes, he is, I would like to remind, a devil. You know, from the
No.
elves.
No.
That perhaps he's a little bit of an asshole.
It's his job to provoke you.
This is
Wait.
It's that he had information.
What'd this devil look like? Carmen asks.
Like a devil.
Like Hellboy?
There's a beat before. Why do you ask?
Like, slim, ambiguously attractive, ginger.
Ezrin would give a curiously detailed description of him.
Oh,
For the
oh
very
yeah,
brief
no,
glimpse that he had.
no,
What-
no, not a devil I know or anything. I don't know any devils.
Have you seen another devil down here?
Well, I've only just come here with you. I hadn't seen any devils down here.
So you have met devils before.
Ginger devils?
And it is at that point that I have to roll a skill check for him. So 1 second while I get to Carman here.
As he attempts to tell a lie.
As he attempts to lie. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
was
I'm
gonna
ready
say-
for my insight.
Yeah, Ezrin already rolled terrible insight because he's getting spell slots back.
Okay, so
Amiri failed her insight, so she's like, yeah, sure. Says he doesn't know anybody.
He's just
he
awkward
says,
at
"No,
communicating.
I don't know any devils," which is clearly not true.
So
I don't
he rolled
know. He
poorly.
certainly doesn't know
He got a
anything.
10 on his deception check. You could see through
Aw.
him with your passive insight. Except for Amiri, who I don't know if you're trained in insight. Are you trained in insight?
No, she has a
Okay.
-1. So actually, not
So Amiri
only did
believes
she
him.
crit fail, but it's actually a 0.
All right, Amiri, how do you come to Carman's defense?
Listen, guys, he says he doesn't know this person, and it's not like he would lie to us. Like, look at this man. Everything he has said so far has either been completely, like, so unbelievable that none of us would ever doubt that was the truth,
Right?
or sincerely the truth.
Right?
And this is one of those times where it's definitely the truth.
Yeah, how about you get all the way off my back about this?
Yeah, besides, like anyone that stupid that's met a devil wouldn't have survived, so he's probably not lying. As
Anyway,
he continues to flip through his book.
Carmen puts out his fist to bump with Amiri's fist. Thanks, bro.
Your
Mhm.
business with whatever powers that you have touched does not necessarily need to be mine unless it puts us in danger. Does this put us in danger? Carmen Rochelle.
I don't think so. I've I've had some dark dealings. Okay, I made some deals, some mistakes. It's not a big deal. It's nothing that should endanger you in any way.
People are allowed to make mistakes, but you must also understand that these mistakes have ramifications. And if you're going to be down here, I need to know if those ramifications are going to harm the rest of us, especially if they are devils and, you know, maybe a witch queen that might twist our minds and deals against us.
Oh,
So,
Wait,
understand
I think you
this.
should be good.
bro, you lied to me?
I didn't lie. Not to you. I wouldn't lie to you, Amiri.
I'm rolling another insight.
Okay.
This time
Like-
I got an 11.
I want to mind fliver him just to teach him a lesson.
You think you see through him, and he does seem to be honest that he doesn't intend to lie to Amiri.
Ah. Oh
So-
man, I was worried for a second. Because if you betrayed my trust like that, I'd be really angry.
All right,
and
all
I'd
right,
start
all
taking
right.
some hands.
All right, you want to hear my story? I'll tell you my story, but can we get something to eat first?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Isn't it? I'm a genius.
I mean,
Speaking
let's
of
not get
Everyone
ahead
says
of
so.
ourselves.
So we're hitting
Speaking of-
that short rest button while we have story time?
Oh my god. Kira, in answer to your question that you asked before, and I pat myself, like, I'm good, but I've got about, I don't know, about halfway through my spells.
I have nothing little that I can do anymore. I have a couple of, let's call them big guns, and things that we could use as well. I still have the sword and the shield, but the smaller means of dealing with things I am out of. And a beat of rest should recover any of the pains that I have remained from being hit with another rock.
I got 2 out of
And I
4
asked-
hammers. Carmen says. Next time,
Oh.
bring more hammers.
Can't
Carmen,
restore hammers in a rest.
with respect, can you let the adults speak for a moment? Kira,
Ouch.
I agree. Rest. But then what? Clearly, whatever's it like, I'm sorry, player Ben is forgetting like the name of the specific ghoul that we were sort of like tasked to destroy by our like weird ghoul that we befriended. But it's like there are intelligent undead creatures in that library and they know we're here and they seem to be sending forces after us. So are we just trying to get to a position where we can fight them? Or are we trying to circle around and get the drop on them? What exactly is our plan? And I don't ask you as to put that on your shoulders, but to invite all of us to, as we're taking this breath, think about what's happening right now.
That was the idea, yes. That the rest lets us take a moment to determine just this. Part of learning of how everyone is going was the linchpin dependent on whether or not I thought that we should head back to town or... and we could camp out here, honestly. They are sending intelligent undead, but they also haven't really sent any of them to the surface before. Actually, taking a beat, do I know if ghouls have an an aversion to sunlight.
Make a religion check. Good question.
That is a 16.
16. You believe that ghouls do not like sunlight, but they're not like hurt by or weakened by it. It seems unlikely that they would come out during the day if they had any other choice.
So what we do know is that we have been in here at nighttime before and saw no ghouls up on the surface. And even if they are chasing us out, even if they have been chasing us out, to come up onto the surface is a change in their behavior. If it is during the day, certainly they are averse to this. Not fully weakened, but averse to it.
I could take you to the refuge, Carmen says. Oh, wait. Sorry. Dad, can I speak?
Yes, and she seemed to have constructive to say. Please.
I know a place. It's pretty safe.
Amiri's gonna like lean over and whisper to Merciel. Did Ezrin just get Carmen to call him daddy?
A place here in the Gauntlet, or
Oh, it's a little ways away. Not too bad. Just a hike. It's an old
But-
smuggler's cave.
in the forest then.
I go there, yeah, in the forest. I go there sometimes when I'm waiting for some heat to cool down.
I fist bump Amiri.
All right. So, but closer than Otari.
Closer than town.
Yeah. Safe.
It'd be useful to know where it is, even if we don't spend the night there, if you're comfortable sharing that.
Hey, we've fought together, shed blood together. I trust you. Most of you. He looks at Ezrin a little darkly.
Your concern.
Sela gives Carmen a shoulder up pat, pat, pat.
Your concern is valid, Ezrin. And perhaps if we were to stay here, I do not know how much we have kicked the proverbial hornet's nest, and if they would be so bold as to send things up to the surface. While I do not worry that we could necessarily knock them down, perhaps we should not invite more risk than necessary. If we do decide to sleep, I do think we should probably do it in the smuggler's den. Going all the way back to town might be doing this trek over and over. The
Fair
further
point.
down we go, there's going to be a point where we're going to have to probably stay down there.
Agreed. There's just one thing that worries me.
Hmm.
They already know we're here, and they're pursuing us. If we give them time to prepare for our return, how much worse will it be than if we deal with the surprise that we have on them? Well, what little surprise that we have on them now.
We can push back in after a short rest, yes. The other, I suppose, balance of this, I do think that is prudent, at least to have an idea of where we're going, but we will need to rest at some point. They already know that we are diving deeper. Every time that we go further in, they know that we've been returning here basically every day. If they are foolish to the point that they don't know that we are going to be a recurring issue, I don't think this would be such a problem. We will see how they move without, but getting the drop on, I understand though. Having the difference between about an hour to a whole day in terms of preparation is fast.
Thank you.
Especially since they don't need to sleep.
A short rest, then push back down and just be vigilant about seeing what our status is with one another and if we need to turn back around then.
And
I have
be diligent about staying together.
I have my telepathy ability. We can decide now. And Mauricio looks at Kira and says, with consent, who would like to receive it so that we can stay together a bit, even if we are a little farther apart?
How many people?
2.
Two connected to
Two
you.
and Mauriziel, yeah.
Two connected to me.
If
Full
we're gonna
moon
hike all
two.
the way to the refuge, we're gonna sleep there overnight, I think, Carmen says.
That is why we are thinking perhaps we rest, push back in to try and clear out some of the
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
And
Little
then-
recon. Right?
Thin the herd.
Right, white
Thin the
hair?
herd.
Little recon.
That what Amiri said. We
Thinning
hit
the
them
herd.
now,
hmm
and we make them fear our return.
I know that it's a devil, but I do think we should see what kind of information he has. Maybe not all of us, but it's also in a pretty easy defendable spot, it looks like, straight down the staircase and just turning. And if it's bound to the room,
Okay.
It seems
See
like
that.
Carman's gonna say something, but then he stops and doesn't say anything.
Right, Sela, the back
Well-
half of your statement confused me because it seems at odds with the front part of your statement. He has information. He is a devil.
I didn't say we had to take any of it to heart, but if nothing else, I think knowing what a devil is going to try to tell us may shed some light on what's actually going on with what might be pointedly left out.
Mutation,
he's
misinformation.
And he's trapped in that
Lies.
room now, but he may not have always been trapped in that room.
He
Also, it's
reminds
entirely
me-
possible that he hates Belcora too, if he's trapped there, and
Now that is a valid point because devils do like a deal.
He reminds me too much of.
I would suggest
old
not making
favorite.
any type of deals, but if he's
Oh, he
willing to
won't
freely
give you
give
anything.
information,
Oh,
Uh,
it's a devil. He'll never give it freely. He'll make you deal for it.
I don't know,
Amiri,
he-
what?
Gave Amiri combat advice pretty freely. I think we could trick him into something.
He reminds me way too much of all of those ignorant, awful men from my old village that I slaughtered righteously. So, I should not be in that room.
Good self-awareness, dear. That you're growing. I see it.
The
But also, were you to perhaps figure out a way to cave that room in, I think that would also solve a lot of our problems.
I do believe there is a world where there is leverage that could be utilized to learn more or have these conversations. How do I say this? Where does it stop?
Where's what stuff?
If we go in and we have a conversation with a devil to get more information about what's going on and perhaps, free him? A devil of the hells.
No. I mean, don't we have to deal with the ghouls first? We can cross
No,
the devil bridge
you
if we
are-
choose to cross it.
Yeah, let us. I am looking a bit further into the future and realizing that I am hearing considerations that give me pause. Yes, we do need to deal with the eagles, but if we run into the. If we run to a point where we are offered information from a being known for its trickery,
Or refuge if we run into trouble.
then if it offered information, refuge, things that we needed in this moment, these things never come free.
Agreed.
Parman, you looked like you had something you wanted to say earlier. Perhaps that tragic backstory
Who, me?
that you were going to tell us, like, would that offer insight into this situation?
Oh,
He hoped you'd forgotten.
I never
probably
forget.
not. Like, I've never seen a devil like that.
Well,
Like
what
that.
has been your experience in dealing with devils?
They've occasionally come after me.
For
I don't know.
reasons?
Probably.
Funsies?
I don't know. It's a long story.
Well, we have about an hour. And
Okay.
you... So, look. The point in it being that I would not like to make dealings with this and be careful of what help we accept. Accepted help can be a deal. Which is why I was careful. I did not want to accept the offer of refuge. I did not want to accept the offer of information. This leaves a lingering debt. These outsiders, the rules by which they operate, can be capricious. You are beset by devils every once in a while, and you have said that you have had dark dealings and made mistakes. You are talking yourself into a corner. It would be nice to just have honesty.
I'm not especially good at talking. That's true. All
Okay,
right,
simple.
fine. What do you want to know? Oh,
Pretty straightforward.
I'm a thief. I'm a smuggler sometimes. I have made deals with people. Lately, there have been these. I don't know if you call them an actual devil, but like they have horns, so maybe they're a devil, or maybe they're just like the Svinsky girl, and like part devil. I don't know how that works, but there's this one particular bounty hunter that I've run into a couple times. I don't know if they know I'm here in Otari, but they did seem to want to acquire me, as it were. Capture me, deliver me to somebody. Like I said, I've made a number of enemies. I couldn't tell you who that was. So when you
Eric.
said, I saw a devil, I just kind of assumed that maybe it was the same devil, but clearly not.
Eric.
Yeah.
Based on my own experience and learning, would I be able to correctly infer from his story that he's talking about a tiefling?
Yes, just kind of
I had the
automatically.
same question. Yeah.
Automatically, yes. You can tell that that's what he means.
And I
And
will.
they in Galarian they are called Nephilim,
Mhm.
but yes.
Mhm. I will walk up to him and give him a genuine pat on the shoulder. Be like,
Aw.
I'm sorry, I was harsh with my words.
What's happening right now?
You're gonna be just fine, buddy.
He looks in a
You're
mirror
okay.
like, okay, thanks, Dad.
You didn't.
Maybe
You
hug it out.
You didn't meet a devil. You're fine.
Oh.
And I turned to you. And I was like, he's fine. He met a tiefling or a Nephilim assassin, and that's bad. But it's not selling his
Still bad,
soul.
yeah.
Yeah. I pat him on his other shoulder. You're okay, pal. Thank you for telling us this. It's
Is-
important.
Is this like an adventurer thing? Like we share our feelings and then we pat each other?
We hug it out.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll
That's
get
like-
used to it.
okay.
That's actually like a person thing, but sure.
Ah, he
I had
considers
feelings
that.
like some kid. I have feelings all the time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Humans do this. It's
All right.
a thing.
So you're gonna take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. You take a short
Yes.
rest. It is undisturbed. Nothing even. Well, at one point you hear scratching sounds at the bookcase, like on the other side, but nothing tries to get through.
Very
Um,
large rats.
Yeah. And you can go ahead and spend hit dice and recover spell slots, whatever your abilities allow you to do. I want to remind the chat that you can use gold lions to buy spell slots for people and everything. It's all good. Okay.
Even Nikira, she's got the undead stuff.
Undead stuff.
If I just keep casting web, everyone's gonna get
I
bored.
think you mean anti-undead stuff, but yes.
Amiri is back online. Let's go. We can. Amiri's just like after her little nap, like I can do this all day.
Did you like do a flex and then like yellow like jagged lines of energy
Oh,
appear around you?
100%.
You're like
100%.
"Yeah!"
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Literally like the Captain America pose.
Okay.
Is
Coughing. Okay.
does anyone else feel hurt?
I'm good.
Right as rain.
Emotionally
baby.
or physically?
The
No,
one
I'm
that they
fine.
can fix right now.
Oh,
So we have a few minutes left. Do you want to go down and interact with the devil and then call it good?
I think our current game plan is try and break in with the ghouls and then like try and thin out the ghouls, and then after that we might talk with the devil. I think the shape of it would be like going and trying to like to either thin out the ghouls, because we also know that there's like a library down here and that has a thing that we need.
Well, and it's the source of the ghouls.
mhm.
Yeah. So an amount of reconnaissance and like going down and preparing for a strike is probably going to be one of our better moves.
Makes sense.
Because
All right.
worst case, reconnaissance also tells us,
Mhm.
hey, this is something that we can't just handle right away.
Does anyone want the psychic group chat while we're here, not in the heat of the moment, and I'm not just thrusting it on somebody without their
Said with
expectation or
nothing.
consent?
Said with nothing but pure practicality. Any sort of looks more at Amiri and Sela. Some of us tend to get separated, and I think I would feel better if we had a tether to the
Mhm.
people who tend to stay behind or forge ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am like the most together.
All right. Let's see. Let's figure out some practicalities here. Okay. So you are you finish your short rest. You do whatever healing you're gonna do. You come down to the second floor. Okay. So now there are two ways down. There's the way through the necromantic workshop, and then there's the back way past the slime room where you just came up. The staircase from the workshop with the pickle goblin leads right to that
hallway.
crossway.
Where
Right,
the
in
webbing
hallway
was.
where the webbing was. The webbing wouldn't be there now because it's been over an hour. Right.
Right. Then yeah, I think as we get down here, there is a point of as we get to the point of order. All right, there are 6 of us. We should pick a buddy, and then one of each gets a connection to Mauricio. That way, if we get separated or for one reason or another, we can share information quickly.
Ezrin does the playground like thing where he looks around real quick and like locks eyes with Sela and is like, pick me, you're my friend.
That means leaving Carman with someone else, though. Actually, yeah, you know what? Him and Amiri are buddies. Sure.
Like there was
Amiri
any
looks
question.
Sad. Amiri looks at Ezrin with just the kind of like, okay.
Like,
Hey, don't be sad, bro. We got this.
Yeah, I know.
The playground takes Ezra's hand and is like swinging it.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
we
Hey,
have a little
Hey,
thing together.
hey. You want to arm wrestle when we got separated?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to cheer you up. I don't know how adventurers do this.
No,
Anyway.
it's fine. I'm super okay.
All
and
right.
not bothered
fine.
at all.
Okay, great.
All right.
Humph.
Who am I thinking? What?
Oh, it should be pretty obvious that Mauricio and Kira are the ones partnered up. So that means who are the three people? So
if you
Maurizio and
Sela,
then
Amiri, Mauricio.
yeah,
I
if
can link with
Sela,
Sela,
okay,
and I have
Amiri.
one more.
Carmack
if
grins
Amiri.
What?
Amiri.
Yeah.
toothily. All right. You link with Amiri.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless Ezrin wants to experience the mind link.
Oh, I mean, sure. I mean,
It was fun, but I did already get a turn.
Ezrin can comprehend languages too.
Yes.
Could be useful.
All right.
Okay.
Ezrin, we are about to know each other way too well,
Whoa.
Mauricio says with a grin.
what do you? And then I imagine that you initiate the link just as he asked that question.
It's not like seeing each other's thoughts, but it is like having the ability to like subvocalize your thoughts and project them. Like it's only thoughts that you actively project. So it may take a minute to get used to what you're actually sharing and what you're not actually sharing. But Mauricio's had some practice with this, so she says into the link, I will try not to be intrusive. You have to actually think things to us, but all three of us will hear.
As we make that connection, you actually get like a jumble of sort of, it's like there's the first image you see is actually the devil that we saw downstairs. And then that image sort of like weirdly like morphs into like a different devil, which looks far more intimidating. And then that sort of like flows away, and then it's just like feelings, and you get like this extreme wave of like anger, and disappointment, then mixed with weirdly like attraction. And-
Question mark.
and then it's all like confusion and embarrassment, and then he manages to get a handle on it and is like, ah, I see.
And Mauricio's like, I saw nothing.
Meanwhile, like when Amiri's mind gets connected, you basically end up getting like pushed into her current state, which is like the rate, like you feel the intensity of rage and violence and blood as like the flashbacks of literally all of these awful people going through and telling her like, you know, just like images of like that, you know, all kind of vaguely look like human versions of that devil. Like, you know, oh, little girl, like you're so small and scrawny, like you'll never amount to anything, like, you know, go be a wife, like that kind of stuff. And just like it is held back so tightly, but like you can feel just like that like the slightest thing will make that dam break.
And what you get from Mauricio is like this deep well of calm. Like whatever's happening is whatever's going to happen, and it's okay, and we'll deal with it. And just this depth of past. Like this moment becomes such a small moment in the scope of your life that it's just well beyond human scale. She's 130 something years old, and suddenly you feel what that means, and you feel how brief each present moment is when you have that much past behind you, and yet you can tell that she feels like all of those things were yesterday. She doesn't feel age. She just feels the presence of this huge well of time. Not that she's chill about the present moment, but like there have been many present moments like this one.
Amiri will think, whoa, this is really weird. And then be like, wait, can you guys hear that?
Can I hear it? Is all three of us can hear, or it's
Yeah.
just you or
Yeah.
the linchpin?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's very clear, like, she's just, like, thinking out loud and not
She's testing
realizing.
the mic. Yeah. Is this
I'll be
thing
like,
on?
Yes, dear. We can hear it when you want us to hear it.
So Amiri's gonna, like, jump, like, whoa! And say that part out loud.
Mauricio thinks, boo.
Amiri makes this face.
And Ezran thinks, just to be clear, I buddied up with Sela because she needs someone to take care of, and you don't need taken care of. You need to run wild and free. That's why I didn't go with you. I would just hold you back.
There is just, like, the feeling of, like, like,
You guys.
however one can describe that specific emotion with words.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you give us the onomatopoeia of that emotion
just
again?
once again, the
How do you spell that?
please don't make me.
Well,
So this is all a
Yeah.
psychic conversation you're having, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think as that's occurring, there's like, as it's moving at the speed of thought, Kira's just like kind of looking across the lot of them as like, all right, fun. Are you all good?
you know it takes a minute. You've done this.
Nothing weird is happening at all. Everything's super okay.
Kira and Sela have been through this, so they know it takes a minute to adjust.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
And-
we're all fine.
Mauricio has a moment of, I'm sorry that when I did this to the two of you, I did it without warning because it was my first time and I didn't know.
We all got to have that together.
We did.
We're all
And you
For
hear
sure
an
those were words.
accidental, like, mic isn't muted when it's meant to be an Ezran go, wonder what will happen if I cast Mind Sliver while it's like this? Will it be more powerful? Or will it accidentally backfeed and like hurt them and then they'll be at a disadvantage? I need to research this. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was on.
Shouldn't make a difference, but maybe let's not find out in the middle of. Let's save that for.
No. Mary sends the thought
for safe
equivalent
times.
of a newspaper bat towards Ezrin.
This thing is way overpowered, and yet, like, it's a shame that we can't all be in it at the same time. And one of Mauricio's goals is to find a way to include more people in this at once. Whether that's a good idea or not, she's not sure, but it's what she wants.
So Carmen kind of sidles up to Kira and he's like, "Hey, boss, are they okay?"
Yes, they are going to be our points of contact. They are good. Boss. All right. They are going to be our points of contact. They can communicate telepathically now. So you are going to want to stick with Amiri, not necessarily, like, primarily because Amiri can talk to Mauricio and Sela, and from a distance. So if we get separated or information needs to pass quickly, they are going to be able to do this in ways that the rest of us are going to have to use the old-fashioned voice box.
Sounds good.
All right.
So
I just realized I have to roll a d6 to see how long this lasts. So this will be fun. 5
No, I mean-
hours.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That should get us through the rest of the night before we go, right?
Yes.
I hope.
But by then we'll
There's-
be leaving the dungeon.
We all going down this way? Or are we splitting up? I
We
heard
should-
something about splitting parties, and I'm not.
No.
No.
Oh.
This is
Fine.
if that happens.
Oh, so maybe what I heard was don't. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes,
Gotcha.
there was a don't involved.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. Just think phalanx, tactics, intention, coordination, not dying.
It's
Pencil
always
rope.
don't
To-
split the
to make
party
this-
unless someone says otherwise in the moment.
To make this easier for you, you go where I go.
I go where you go. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Pincer move?
Let's.
We're
Are we
just
gonna pincer
go
move?
where I go.
Are we gonna go around and come at the ghouls from both sides? Or are
I
we going
guess-
to line of sight trap them down a hallway?
I mean, I guess
Bottleneck.
it depends on where the ghouls are too. We still don't know where they moved off to.
I mean,
Hey.
details.
Carman says, this is going to sound crazy. Maybe I should go with the elf. We're the sneaky ones. We can.
Remember the part how we're
recon.
not splitting up?
No, but we could do some recon. And then
There's-
come right
We're
back.
splitting up.
They already know
Potentially.
we're here, so I don't think that this is the best time for recon.
Yeah,
but I do like how you're thinking, and we will do that we will do that when it's time.
okay.
So
She's the boss. He points to Kira.
that's actually not a terrible idea.
Who, me?
The two of you are sneaky. We don't need to like break like distance, but if the two of you go to the bottom of the stairs and are quieter than the rest of us, we can be at the top of the stairs and simply follow down. We just need to know what the threat is down there. You are all skilled, talented, and I want us to all to be able to utilize the breadth of our abilities, but that does require us. And there's like a sort of mitigating motion towards Ezrin. That does require us to trust each other. And if they were just wandering off and did not have a means to mentally communicate, I would have different feelings about this. But if they just go to the bottom of the stairs, they can put eyes both directions, and then we go as a group.
That way. I like it.
I like it.
All right.
Then Kira will move to the side for Mauricio and Carmen to begin to scout. Rogue scout.
Cool.
The dog.
All right. That's probably a good spot to end for tonight. We will be back next week, assuming that this illness has not killed me in the intervening time. And we are coming toward when we're going to go on hiatus for Abomination Vaults. And there's going to be new cool stuff. Steven is putting together another season of Affairs of Wizards for those of you who have been watching that back in the day. And Jen is also in that game. So we're going to take a break. But Jen is not going to take a break because Jen is
No
a
break for
hard,
Jen.
hard-working person. Okay, I have been Eric Scott to be the DM of this campaign. Thank you for bearing with me in my cold-addled state, hopped up on medicine. I'm going to Nepal in a couple of weeks. Check out exclamation point Nepal to find out about that. Or more importantly and cool, that's a terrible thing to say. Check out my novel of this adventure path, the Abomination Vaults novel, which is coming out in November. Okay, take it away, Gabrielle.
Yeah, let's add that novel is available for pre-order now.
It sure is.
So get on that. Yeah. I am Gabrielle Harboe. I am actually Eric's literary agent. And so I know this novel pretty well. And it's so exciting, and I can't wait for all you guys to read it. But in the meantime, you can check me out on Patreon at Gabrielle-H or _H. It's in the exclamation point Gabrielle thing. And I have my whole thing written out because I know that I forget it. Haha. But yeah, so check me out on Patreon, where I give lots of writing advice, and you can join for free to get even more content. And we will see you next week. And take it away, Kelsey.
I have been Kelsey. I have been the iconic paladin Sela. Yeah, let's do this. We can do this just a little bit further. And then we can all rest. Everyone except Jen. Take it away, Jen.
Hello, I'm Jen. I played Amiri, the iconic Barbarian. And coming up, I will be playing my adorable half elf. Oh God, I forgot how I introduced them, but I will be playing Kiryuin, my super cute little Circle of Spores druid.
Aw.
Oh, that was it. The Circle of Anxiety druid.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Definitely check out that game as well as the upcoming games that Fable will be running because they will be amazing. And otherwise, please hit the link to follow my upcoming Kickstarter. It is launching April 21st. We have a cool button-up design plan. This is the first ever button-up I have made, and it's going to be amazing and cute and cool and give you something to level up your look this summer. So definitely give that notify me on launch button. Take it away, Ben.
Hello, I have been Benjamin, your iconic wizard Ezrin, and my Circle of Spore Druids is far from cute. And Eric knows it because Eric has had to play with that character. Eric is muted, but that's okay.
I do
please
recall,
support-
yes.
Yes, Cariesa, Our Lady of the Mushrooms.
Oh boy.
Anyway, please support these beautiful people. Please continue to watch Jen when we wrap up. It has been a privilege, as always, to be here. And if you've been here in previous streams, I have news for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? These people are just as cool in person as they are on this stream. And I got to find that out a couple weeks ago. It was really great. Take it away, Fable.
Hello, I have been Fable, and I have been your iconic cleric Kira. One of the most important things about introducing well, we can just call it a weapon. The point of Chekhov's gun that everyone has heard about is that it should go off later, but it does things in the interim. It should always be a temptation once it's on the table. It stays in the scene, but as you struggle through other things, a weapon is an answer. It's an admission of a faster way to do things. And once you have put it there, it shouldn't just exist and be referenced later. You've got to think back to it. There's always a point where you could always just solve it, no matter the cost, because it always costs. If you like writing advice of that sort, or see the serial that I've been writing, then you can check me out at patreon.com/FableFoxtail. That's FOXTALE. And if you are part of that and already subscribed, then make sure to find the community post so you can actually join the Discord for it and have better access to me so that we can have, you can chat and learn a little bit more of it. The serial itself is free. There is additional context coming for if you are actually supporting, and that way you get to learn a little bit more about the world and a little bit more about the story. As well, if you are either if you are in the state of Texas or want to travel to it, I also I'm the storytelling director of a LARP, and we have our ultimate game of the season coming up this May. If you want to check us out, we are, I know, Texas scary. I am one of the directors. We are a definitely safe place. So making sure that you're able there to, we would be happy to have you and let me tell stories with you for a full weekend. But aside of that, take us out, Eric.
Unmute. thank you all. See you back next week. And until then, stay scrawly.